So, yeah. So, you think that you should get a motorcycle because it's cheaper than getting a car? Yeah? 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 Okay. Okay, well, let's work that out, shall we? Let's work it out, okay? Now, I did my direct access. I'll break it down for you. The cost of motorbiking. The actual cost of motorbiking, alright? And how it ain't fucking cheap as you think. It ain't a cost-effective alternative to shit all. It really isn't. Don't get a motorbike just because you think it's going to be cheaper than a car. It ain't, alright? It's just as expensive, if not more so. Break it down for you, right? We'll break it down right now. So, you're a new person, right? You're starting off, you're thinking, right, I'm going to do a motorbike test. Great. So, what you got to do in this country, I know in the US, this is a bit of a side note, in the US, you can just pay like $10 and get a license and that's it. You can just go ride whatever the fuck you want. But in this country, we got all kinds of shit to fucking drain your bank account. Alright? So first, you book your theory test, okay? Now, if memory serves me correctly, it's around the 40 something quid mark. If memory serves me correctly. It might not be. It was about 8-9 years ago since I fucking did mine, alright? So you got your theory test. We'll call it 45 quid. Alright then. So, you've got to pass that test, by the way. If you fail that test, guess what? Another 45 quid, motherfucker. Thank you. So let's say you pass it on your second attempt. Because you ain't never been on the road before in a car, you ain't done your car theory test. You know shit all about shit all. So let's say you've done it on the second attempt. 90 quid. Fair enough. Then you go do your CBT. Okay? How much is a CBT? 100 and something quid, is it? I can't even fucking remember, it was years ago. Okay, so say you've done your CBT, I'll put the price up, I'll do a price list. Right, so you got your CBT. Okay? Let's say you passed that first time. It's not hard. Or it wasn't when I did it. And then let's say you go, alright, cool, I've done that, but I'm 21. I want to ride the bigger bikes, man, when I can. I want to be unrestricted. Okay. So you do your direct access, yeah? And then you can do your direct access. Now I did a 3-day thing, alright? Because I had a little bit of experience being on the back of bikes and shit like that. So you got a 3-day one, but you can go up to a 5-day one. I think mine cost around the 500 quid mark. I'll put up the actual price of a direct access these days and how much you're expected to pay. Okay, so you just swerved out the way to do that. Okay, nice one. So you got your direct access, okay? Right. I'm getting away from you because I don't fucking trust you. Or you. I don't trust you either. So you've done your direct access. Hooray, you've passed. Well done. There's the price. Now you can ride anything you want. Okay, cool. So you pick, say, an oldish, say this bike. Let's say this bike, okay? And I'll go off the old price of what I paid for my insurance for the first year. Okay? So this bike, when I bought it, it had about 9,000 on 8,000. I think it was about 8,000 on the clock. And I got it 2 years ago, something like that. Yeah, I think it was about 2 years ago. So I paid 2,200 for this, alright? So that's 2,200 straight off the bat. Okay? I'll close my helmet because it's a little bit windy. So I paid 2,200 for this, right? And then you've got to get the gear for it. So, here we go. You got my helmet. Good helmet, 4-star in the shark rating. I love this helmet. Fantastic. 250 quid when I bought it. These gloves, for the 4-season. Set your back easy, 100 quid. Let's say 100 for argument's sake. And then you've got the rest of your gear. So, if you can go down the leather suit route, which for a half decent one, you're going to be paying about 400 or 500 quid for an half decent one, because you don't want to get some shit. It's your first buy, for fuck's sake. So let's say there's another 400 or 500 quid there. Let's just pick a suit out of some. Let's just get the price off a sports bike shop and get some quite good stuff in there. Okay. So you got your suit, you got your helmet, you got your gloves, and what's next? You need your boots. Okay, so you got your boots. Depends on how much you want to cost, I suppose. My City Black Rains were about 150 quid. You know, you can pick up some cheaper ones, but will they last you? I don't know. But let's take these boots, what I've got now, the RST Raptor 2s. I think they're about 90 quid, something like that. So, we've got all the gear, have we? Well, not quite. If you've got a leather suit and it starts pissing it down, you are going to get cold as fuck. Okay, so let's get a rain suit in there. Let's pick the Revit one, what I've got. Revit, I think it's called the H2O Pacific or some shit like that, high-vis. It's a one-piece suit. I think it was about 90 quid or something like that. I'll put the actual prices up. Okay, fair enough. But it's coming to winter time. And this leather suit is actually really fucking freezing right about now. Don't do it, dickhead. Oh, I thought it was going up. I thought it was going to shoot over to the lights. So your leather suit's pretty fucking cold right about now. You think, oh fuck, I better get some textiles. Exactly. Right, here you go. Here's the price of some textiles. You're looking about 200 quid for the pants. Maybe 250 for the jacket, depending on what brand you get. Let's just go with something similar to mine. It's not actually mine because this is old now. It's like 5-year-old they've replaced it. But let's go off the price of what, you know, a similar comparison. Okay, you ready to ride? You've got all your gear. Great stuff. Do you want a camera with that? Well, let's put an optional camera on there. I've got a Drift HD, not a Ghost S or anything like that. We'll just put a Drift HD on there. Memory card as well. Gotta throw the memory card in there. And then you're ready to ride, aren't you, boy? Then you're ready to ride. Oh, no, you ain't ready to ride yet, motherfucker, right? Because you ain't legally allowed to ride on the road. You got your road tax, ping. And finally, lastly but not leastly, you have got your insurance. And as you're a new rider, you can't really be trusted. So the best thing you're gonna do is probably go third party only. My third party only when I first started riding on a 98 ZZR 600, which was, when did I start riding? About 08, something like that. So about a 10-year-old bike, something like that, sort of similar. It was about 900 quid for third party only. You don't even want to know what fully comp was, or third party fire and theft. So 900 quid straight there. Okay. So after that though, you got everything you need, haven't you? Yeah. No, wait man, what if someone steals your bike? Fuck, you better get a ground anchor in there, you better get an alarm disc lock, and you better get a beefy monster chain on there, because I mean you've just bought the bike, it's your pride and joy, you use it to get to work and everything, man. Fuck, you better do that. Cool. You've not got a garage though, so fuck, you need a cover, a decent one as well, one that's going to survive. You know, you don't want one of these cheap shitty 20 quid ones, or rip. Right then, so I better get a decent cover as well. Cool, now I've got everything, haven't I? No, you've not. You've got everything to ride, but you need some petrol in there, motherfuckers, okay? Now, I know in this tank, I mean, every week I can do 145 before I even hit the reserve light. This bike don't have a reserve, it just does, the whole, the petrol light flashes, which means fuel up, alright? You want to fuel up when if you pass one, and then it turns to solid. Which means you're about running out of fuel, motherfucker. Get ready to push. So in 145 miles, right, it cost me about to fill up about 15 quid, something like that. And I do 40 miles a day. So let's calculate that in, because that's about a typical commute, isn't it? About 20 miles, something like that. So there you go, there's the price of the petrol. Right, we're finally ready to ride. Yeah, I think we can ride. Oh shit, but then what about maintaining it? Okay. So you got a 5k service and a 10k service. Let's just do them as intervals. So your 5k service is this, and your 10k service is this. And that's just the basics, you know what I mean? Say you need some brake pads. Well, it's going to be about this. Say you need some new tyres. Shit, man. That's the first thing you should change when you get a new bike. Get a fucking decent tyres on there. So let's just go off some PR3s. Not the PR4s, let's go off PR3s. You want to change the chain as well, man, because you don't know what the chain's going to be like. It might have been ragged to fuck. Okay, fair enough, cool. Okay, right, you're fully safe and ready to go? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. It's not cheap at all. Not cheap at all. You ain't got money for shit. And then that is hoping that fuck all else breaks on your bike. Oh, but then I mean, the winter is just going to destroy it with the salt and everything, man. With the salt, with the ice, with the snow and shit. Oh man, you better start maintaining it and looking after it. So here's some bike care kit price as well, as in polish, wax, you know, WD-40, your ACF 50 to protect it from the salt. Some chain lube, you want some chain lube as well. You may as well get some caliper cleaner, because the road salt, you know, the deposits on the brake pads and everything, you want to be safe and all that. And yeah, then you're good to go. Then you're good to go. So yeah, motorcycling ain't cheap, motherfuckers. Don't pretend it's a cost-effective thing. It ain't. All right, it fucking ain't. If you can learn to service it yourself, you'll save yourself some money. But the initial outlay and shit, you're gonna be paying through the nose. I'll see you guys and girls again for another fine ass vlog.